What it do, YouTube? This your boy ZTRD, and you got your main man King Evapors. And guess what? This is morning coffee. And look at this. Bro, you up early in the morning.
Top of the morning.
Top of the morning. Salute. Appreciate you for the support. We just going live, for a little bit today. We don't got a lot of reaction videos to react to, but we just, getting back on the swing of things, getting back on schedule, had to take a break, so that's what we doing, Yeah, salute to the king for sure.
Oh yeah, man. We in here this morning, man. Got my latte, homebrew latte this morning, in a fancy uh glass cup,
Yeah. Yeah. I don't got no latte, but I just woke up with crust in my eye, so I just washed my face. So I woke up with a good old water.
Hey man, I did that too, man. I threw the water on, man. But I got to get the blood flowing a little bit right here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah.
Let's believe next time I'm having a big old coffee. Tell you that. What's going on, David Cherry? Salute, bro.
Yeah, man.
So
Salute, Robel, man. Everybody coming on in here. Appreciate y'all tapping in this morning, man. Having a little bit of morning coffee with your man, Evapors. I almost said Kasho Real. ZTRD. Shout out to Kasho Real this morning too. That's the other half of Car Talk TV, man. Y'all know how we get it.
Yeah, man. I got the links in the description already. I believe so. See, if you're new to the channel, when you catch a replay, this is all the channels that you need to be subscribed to ASAP: Evapors, Tesla Racing, Stevenson Squad, Car Talk TV Network, and of course, Evapors. I think I got all that right, believe.
Yeah, man. That's everything, man. We out here, man. We out here getting things done, man. We trying to not trying. We're a positive force no matter where we're at, man. I don't care what kind of negativity going on, man. When you want to unplug from the negativity and plug into something positive, any one of them channels right there, man. Nothing negative, period, man. It's just gonna be a blueprint. You just sit back and watch, man, and your whole mentality gonna change.
Definitely. I got a good story for y'all. So the first time I watched one of Evapors videos, the intro he got, oh man, I was like, you know what? This is a cool dude right here. Ever since then, I've been subscribed, locked in, and everything, So it's just a blessing to know somebody like him, what I'm saying? He do a lot of great content. He got a lot of great gems if you actually listen, being actively listening. So, just stay tapped into his channel, man.
Oh yeah, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, man. We just trying to
No
inspire and motivate people, man. That's it. I don't have any other goals, man. Because I like my real life. I like the YouTube life, but my real life is, man, it's a blessing. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
Just to enjoy real life, and it kind of shows on the YouTube side because I don't have to hit action. All right, now let me get into this character. Let me find out what I can cap about today. Let me make up a storyline. I don't have to do that, man. I'm enjoying real life. When we cut the camera on for the different channels that we have, we just cut the camera on and just record what's going on. We don't have to, what are we gonna do today? What can I make up? What can I lie about today? You know what I'm saying? It just make it a lot easier, man, to just cut the camera on, man, and just go about your day and be who you are, man. And I think people see that, people recognize that, and yeah, that's how we're gonna do it, man. We're not gonna, we don't believe in only caps. I wear hats. I don't wear them other caps.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying?
If y'all didn't know, Evapors is hilarious, So hey, that's why I'm laughing so hard. I just don't know. He is funny.
No, you thought I was gonna go in on the Kappas this morning. I'm gonna leave the Kappas alone this morning, man. I'm just gonna encourage the Kappas, man, to just, just chill out, bro. Chill out, sis. Man. It's okay. Right. We like you for you, man. You know what I mean? Like we like you for you, man. You don't have to manufacture storylines, man. We like you for you, man. Just be you, buddy.
That's major facts. I mean, two people try to pretend to be something that they ain't. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to tell on YouTube, especially when you're faking it. So I mean,
yeah, we like you, man. We like you, sis. Just be you,
Oh man. That was a good laugh.
Hey man, but you know what I'm saying though, right, Zay, man? We
I know exactly what you're saying.
We like people for people, man. Like we don't care what kind of car you drive, man. We don't care about what kind of shoes you wear. what kind of jeans you got on. You know what I mean? We don't
Right.
care about what kind of necklace you got on, or glasses or shades, man. We don't care about none of that stuff, man. Are you a quality individual? You know what I mean? Do you laugh? You know what I'm saying? Do you have fun? You know, what are you a subject matter expert in? You know, and we'll tune in to your channel based on whatever that thing is that we have a common interest in, man.
Right.
And you
Right.
don't have to manufacture nothing. I'm just trying to make it easier for y'all, man, because it's natural to pattern yourselves after others, right? Like, you know, maybe you want to get into the car world, and maybe you feel like you got to do car reviews. Maybe car reviews is not your thing. As much as I like cars, you know, I thought that might be something I wanted to do. I had connections. I have connections at dealerships and everything, and I did a few, and it was like I didn't have fun doing them. You know what I'm saying? Now, do I
Mhm.
have fun driving different cars and sharing my experiences? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now that's me. So you're not gonna get a pop the hood and we're gonna look at the valve covers and we're gonna get into uh gear ratios. You know, that stuff is interesting, but it ain't nothing I want to talk about. You know what I mean? I want to get in the car and be like, yo, this is how I fit in this car, man. I like this car, or I don't like this car. You know, even talk about, hey man, you got kids, man. The kids ain't gonna fit back there. Don't you buy
Right.
that car. If you
Right.
come on, you got kids, that back seat is small. Look at me in this back seat. You know, that kind of stuff, man. So you just gotta find your own way, is what I'm trying to say. Find your own way, and it doesn't have to be like somebody else. Because guess what? The way you do it might be the number one new way that is done.
Oh
But
yeah, that's facts.
when you do the same thing somebody else doing, you might not get the same love. You might not get the same appreciation because you look just like he does.
Hmm.
But you know, you do your car reviews and you yelling the whole time. Maybe that'll work. You know what I'm saying? You know, but maybe you yell all the time. Maybe you got a country accent, and you know, kind of like Mopar Brody, right? You know how he came on the scene doing them just like crazy. The front bumper guards is for chewing through Mustangs, and you know, just saying just wild stuff, man. And
Right.
folk probably
Right.
was like, man, what's wrong with him? But he made a name for himself, you know, doing it like that. So do it like you do it, sir or
Yep.
ma'am.
Yep. That's the best way to do it. Create your own lane. Be authentically you. At the end of
Mm-hmm.
the day. So
Mm-hmm.
that's what's gonna give you the long term success, and sometimes even the short time success. Just depends on how you want to go about it. So.
Yeah, and experiment, man. I know we getting into some stuff, man. But it's kind of in line with the whole YouTube stuff, man. Experiment, man. I experiment with different styles, and you mentioned like the intro. You know, I used to had the intro I did out in LA, and then I did a voiceover for the intro, just kind of sharing some bits of my journey. And even with that, you know, I mixed things up. You know, I changed my intro out, shorten it up, because you know, if the intro is too long, you know, you sometimes people never get to the meat and potatoes of your video. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
I'm never one to just do things one way. I'm always trying to uh evolve and change and try different things, man. So don't be afraid to do that, man. So
Right. Definitely. Definitely. So on that note, speaking on cars, what do you think about comparing the C8 Z06, the Nissan 400Z, based on what's already been released on it? Because the Chevy release had came out, and that was the most insane video I seen from like a car company.
yeah,
That was like top notch.
that was a full production, man. Like they actually, you know, brought a team in, an outside team in to do the interviews with like the different celebrities and the different Chevrolet executives or Chevrolet team members that was a part of the launch of the Z06. And the way they put that thing together, man, the music, the camera footage, the interviews, the sounds, how they captured the sound
Hmm.
of, because they had one scene, they had the Z06. I think it was like a sound room, what they called it, and they had these microphones on the floor and stuff like that. So you could almost feel, depending on what you were listening to it on, or how loud you had your TV turned up, you could almost feel the new sound of the C8, and
Oh
the,
yeah.
the C8 already is a good sounding car, but anyone that knows anything about Corvettes, man, the Z06 always has a little bit of extra meat and potatoes on it. So they did the same thing here, except for they actually changed the body this time. In the past, the Z06 was more of under the hood and some slight badging. Usually
Mm-hmm.
on the C7, the tail lights were clear on the Z06, and on
It
the front,
sure was. Yep.
yeah, on the
Yep.
Z06, the tail lights were clear on the C7, and on the front and left quarter panels, it was like a little black strip, and it had Z06 in red in there, and you might have had a different spoiler, and that literally was the only visual aspects of the Z06, and of course the trimmings under the hood. But this time they widened the actual body of the car,
Yeah, that looked good.
changed some of the body lines, got a wider stance in the back as far as the wheels. They went crazy on this one. On the standard C8, it's 19-inch wheels in the front, 20 in the back. With the Z06, it's 20 in the front, 21 in the back.
You know what's the
So
craziest part about that? I think they said
mhm.
it had like a what 345 width tire in the back.
I think it is 345. It's wide. So I mean, again,
That,
it's a wider
that
car.
is insane.
The body kit is wider on the Z06, man. So it's a good looking car, man. I mean, the C8 was already a good looking car. Me and you was talking earlier before we went live. You know, the C8. Me personally, I like the C8 with the Z51 package,
Mm-hmm.
and now they have a high wing spoiler option for the C8. That's my perfect configuration because I've gone online and made several of them just to go in there and play and see what my perfect C8 would look like. Because I had a desire at one time to get a C7 before I got my i8. I was like, I'm buying a C7. That was
Oh
my
yeah.
car
Oh yeah.
of choice. I was like, man, I'm gonna get that C7. Then I end up, getting the i8. So, but as far as the C8, man, yeah, that's a beautiful car. And like I said, I probably configured 8 different ones, different colors, and I'm partial to a white car. I've had several
Man,
white
me too.
white cars over the years, man. So I like the way black accent pieces look on a white car. You know what I'm saying? Like if a car has strong accent pieces, like the i8 has strong accent pieces on the side and on the back. So in white, those black pieces, really pop. Now, if you're going for the stealth look, obviously, you go with a black car, and kind of like with my Tesla, I went with more of the stealth look and went with the gloss black. So, but
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, the C8, man, that's a beautiful car. My brother, the Relly Rails, y'all know he already got one that's gonna be dropping real soon,
I
man.
can't wait to see that. He been saying about the order process, and it's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah,
Speaking of that, y'all go tap into the Really Reels and Jenna Reels channel. Y'all go tap in, subscribe.
yeah, man.
Thank you
He's
for all y'all tapping in. Salute New York. You know,
yeah,
Tanner Solik came in and Manuel came in. So thank y'all for
mm-hmm.
tapping in.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he's been documenting his process, man, on their couples channel, Jen and Rails, man. So I can't wait till he pull up. I mean, he's 2 hours away from me, so that's local. I mean, he's here in Carolina with me, so
Yeah, that's pretty.
and we got a little middle spot that literally we both could drive an hour, and we're right there at a little small town in between. But it's easy
That's
for him to
almost
come
like
down
going
here.
from Houston to Dallas.
What like 2 hours?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So there it is, man. So yeah, we like a little over 2 hours away from each other, man. So and it's good to have my brother back home. I did 20 years in the military, and he did 20 years also. So it was cool that he wanted to settle down, not too far from his family, including me, our dad and other brothers and family. So just
Yeah,
feel good to
definitely.
have your family close by, man.
Definitely. That's the greatest feeling in the world, because it's all set the same state, same area. You ain't got to fly across the
Hmm.
country or
Yeah,
drive long hours. So,
yeah, and it was cool when we went to we went to Indiana, and we did a job out in Indiana working with demonology, doing some videography work
mhm.
for this dude that goes by Drag Pack Dennis. So he's he races in the NMCA. So we went out to Indiana. He actually won the championship in Indiana. So it's like, dang, we're 1-0 when we come out. You know what I'm saying? And and,
Come
and
out and just
and
taking
do
all the
our thing.
championships.
Hey, y'all, you win a championship, man. So, and by my brother being local, so I took a flight to Charlotte, and then we flew together from Charlotte to Indiana. And now we got hired to do a job in Memphis this past weekend, and he ended up driving. Him and Jen, they ended up driving. So I flew out and met them at Scary Fast. You know what I'm saying? So Scary Fast was cool. So I wasn't there on just chilling. So I was at Scary Fast, with my consulting firm, and Demonology hired us to come out and do some videography work and get some behind the scenes footage and
That's what's
whatnot.
up.
Yeah, yeah, and it
That's
feels
what's
good
up.
that you have people like that that says, "Hey, we want to hire you. We love your work," and not just on some "Can you come out?" But no, we want to hire. You know what hire mean, don't you?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
That's the best feeling in the world right
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Best feeling in the
yeah.
world.
Hire means hire. Hire don't mean, hey, can you come out here? Hire means, you know what I'm saying? So, but it just feels good that people recognize your body of work and say, man, you guys do great quality work. Because a lot of people didn't know that. So some of the videos that you see, that like funny videos and stuff before Scary Fast, those are videos that me and my brother made. So I do comedy, so I kind of use my comedic mind. Rail is really good with doing the videos and putting the names and tracking and different things like that. And I went and grabbed some audio from like Dunk Master and CC and just put together some little funny commercials for the Scary Fast, man. So
Oh, that's what's up. I had no
yeah,
idea about that part.
yeah, man, because we
That's awesome.
yeah, man. Those are some of the things that we do, man, and it's like it don't feel like work because we enjoy doing it, man. We enjoy doing it, and Don't Master's a good sport, man, because we
And
had
them
Don't.
master hilarious too.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
goodness. Them
I
and
done
them
kicked
not
my
you get
camera,
together, they start roasting each other and everybody.
man. When them guys are together, man, they cut a fool. And if you check out some of the channels, man, that covered Scary Fast, me and Don't Master was going at it, man, because this was something that we had planned for since June. So me and Don't Master raced in June, literally a week after I bought my car. So my first race in that car was against Don't Master. So it's a learning curve racing the Tesla as far as understanding the battery management, the pedal, and I'm not gonna get into all that. I mean, he still would have won the race, but I'm way better, and I proved that the other weekend when I went 3-1
I gotta
racing.
go back and watch that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm
You
excited
got to
now.
watch that, man.
Oh
But
man.
we had been talking about the Plaid. I said, bro, you got to race a Plaid. So we were the first in the world, Donk versus Tesla race in the world. So we made history right there, and then we made history again by having the first big wheel car race, a Tesla Plaid.
Man.
My boy EV Smoke,
Woo.
out of Austin, Texas, man. So we
Man, that plaid something serious.
yeah, and what's crazy, man, like me and my boy, we had been talking for a while, man, about like forming, like this EV race team. So he's doing his team locally, and I had already been doing a thing here in North Carolina. So, and what's crazy, bro, I'm gonna tell you how God worked, man. So, my newest neighbor bought a Plaid. My newest neighbor, and he goes to the track. So I'm forming a race team, you know what I'm saying? And at the time, the only Plaid that I had in the lineup was in Austin, Texas. So that means I got to travel and do these different things. But now my neighbor has a Plaid. You know what I mean? So it's like,
That's
look at this.
crazy.
Oh, I got access
That's
to a
crazy.
Plaid now. And because I have plans to get a Plaid, but it's not it's not something that I immediately want to do. You know what I mean? It's still some internal combustible engine cars that I want to get in between. You know what I mean? So
Definitely,
now
definitely.
I don't have to rush out and get the Plaid because I can drive his car. And we just got some stuff that's coming, bro. So we got some stuff that's cooking. He's also a pilot too. So that's what's crazy, man. He's
A
retiring from the
pilot?
military. Yeah, he's a pilot, man. So he's going to be flying commercial airlines as well, man. Really interesting guy, man. His name is
Yeah, that's
Brent Ely.
crazy. I'd
Yeah,
be
Brent.
scared.
Oh man, well that's what he did it in the military. So he's a pilot in the military now. So
Yeah,
um,
definitely.
but yeah, we're gonna have some cool videos, man. I think we're gonna do some small engine flight videos too, man. So you're gonna see your main man Evapors up in the sky. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna do a little skydiving too?
Oh no. He's a pilot. He's a pilot. He's not a skydiver. Well, I mean, he's an army soldier, so he know how to jump out of airplanes, but he's a pilot though. So he's a pilot, man.
Oh man, that's awesome content right there for sure.
Hey, SRT Guarding snuck up in here. I ain't see
Yep.
that. I
SRT
ain't
got,
New York.
they got a badass name.
Uh-huh.
Everybody in here rolling on in early. Thank y'all for your support. Tanner Solit came in, you know. So,
Yeah, man. It's a blessing to be up and at 'em this morning. You know what I'm saying? So
and I'm surprised I'm even up.
hey, hey, hey. But bro, you would enjoy Scary Fast though. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of people that were racing. You know what I'm saying? Because it won a bunch of capping. It was some capping out there too, but it was a lot of folk that actually did line it up and get on the track. You know, that was the only thing that I would say that I missed about Scary Fast being there and working with my consulting firm. I wasn't racing. You know what I mean? You know,
Right,
I
right.
like to race. You know what I mean? So
Oh,
the
salute,
ideal
Romeo. Thank you for the
situation.
super sticker.
Yeah. The ideal situation, man, would be, me being at a YouTube event and racing a few times. But you gotta get that bread sometimes, man. Sometimes you gotta say you gotta put the personal stuff to the side. I know you want to have fun, Vapors, but you got a consulting firm, so you gotta get that bread, man. Make the things
Mm-hmm.
happen, man. But that's the only thing that I was like, dang, boy, I wish I'd been racing that. I wish I'd have had my Tesla out there so we could, walk some folk, man, show them what time it is, man. So
Man, I've been look. You had that camera on the side, like shoot.
yeah. Hey, look, the SRT guy got some stuff coming too, man. And so y'all better sit back, man. Y'all already know
Oh
how he
shit, it's
do,
time to clock
man.
in. All right,
Look,
all right.
when he say clock in, he ain't gonna go into no details. You know what I mean? Like, you know how folk be doing a bunch of details and then it don't happen.
Mm-hmm.
Joker say it's time to clock in. You just look at your clock, look at your watch. He gonna clock in. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I
He
got
gonna
my
clock
phone.
in. I can't
7:43.
wait. Hey, set your clock. I'm just saying, set your clock, set your watch, set your Siri, set your what's old girl Alexa, set it. You know what I'm saying? When he clock in, man.
Oh man.
You know how some people just talk about cars and what they gonna do. I mean, we've seen him with cars. You know what I mean? It's one
Oh
thing,
yeah.
and we've seen people talk, but it's like I like people that like show up. Like this man came way to Dallas, like from when we first met. You know what I'm saying? Just talking, and next thing I know, he's actually showing up at YouTube events.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get no better than that, man. Joker just
Facts.
show up and
Facts.
show out. I don't want to hear
Facts.
about what you building. I do want to hear about it, but I actually want to see it happen. You,
Right.
you, you know what
Right.
I'm saying? Like I'm
Right.
excited for people when they say, "Man, I'm working on this. I'm building that. I'm about to buy this. I'm about to buy that." And then I want to see it, man. And that's kind of what's been frustrating about my Monte Carlo, man. It's like, I'm at the mercy of the shop.
Yeah, and the pandemic, because I mean, you never know
and
what
the,
type
and the
of parts and
pandemic.
all that stuff and labor,
Yeah,
and
and they got backed
so,
up. They got backed up at the shop, man. But I mean, my car is at ARC Motorsports. If anybody got any questions, y'all can get in your car and drive to Clinton, Maryland, ARC Motorsports. Ask for Rail. That's my guy over there, man. And those of you that are members of the Evapors channel, you can see all of the Monte Carlo updates that I've put on there, and I put one on up there the other day. It's basically showing what wheels are on the car and just showing them working on the car about 2 weeks ago, man. But I love to see people show up. And again, but like I said, that's what's frustrating about the Monte Carlo, because I want to reveal it to the world. I want the world to see the
I
Monte
can't wait.
Carlo. I want people to see it. And that might not be everybody's bag, an old 1983 Monte Carlo. That might not be everybody's bag. But for people that it is, or maybe I can introduce it to some people, I think you would enjoy that. And I think that's also more affordable for a lot of people than going out trying to buy. My Tesla was 66, or even some other cars 100,000. You
Yeah,
can go get you a Monte Carlo, man, shoot for a couple $1,000.
yeah.
Or
Build
if
it
you
up,
call
build it from the
or
ground up.
or if you call your uncle or call your aunt, they might have one in their backyard right now. You know what I'm
Hey, you
saying?
on you on the subject? That's true. That's true.
Yeah, yeah, man. You might call your uncle and they got one in the backyard. And
And I was
those
gonna
those are
say,
cars. They're affordable to work on, man. Like if you have that skill set or you got people in your circle that can work on them. My situation, I didn't want to do none of that. I wanted somebody else to put it together first, and then once I get it, then I'm going to build on it. I'm going to, do some different things under the hood with the suspension, just piece by piece. And as a YouTuber, I don't want a finished product. And we built this car from the gut. Like this car was basically sitting on the ground,
mm-hmm.
no engine in it. You know what I mean? Nothing. Rust. So this car has been built literally from the ground, man. You know what I'm saying? If I didn't. Oh no, I'm not from Maryland. I got people up there, bro. At ARC Motorsports, and my partner, with Car Talk TV, Carshall Rail, is up in the Baltimore, Maryland area. So that's how I got introduced to ARC, and they put out some really nice cars, man. And you know, it's gonna be candy painted too. So y'all get ready for the candy
Oh
paint.
man.
The candy paint drip, baby.
You know, I ain't gonna. He could say it because it's his channel, but you know, I'm an inside member, and I'm not spilling no beans.
Nah, don't spill no beans, man. And again, you know, it's if you want to see the stuff, man, it ain't cost you but a little $2 junk, man, to see the different pic. And I put them on the community tab, you know, just to
Yep.
keep people informed, man. It's just some way of saying, hey, you guys are members, you get to see it first, and all that good stuff, man. And some of y'all know I'm working on a sports car as well. I haven't been talking about that a whole lot because again, I'm kind of like SRT guy, man. We just gonna clock in, baby. When it get here, you'll know we got it. You'll know when we got it. We're gonna put the videos up. We're gonna put the pictures up on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And then probably a month later, we'll let y'all know on Instagram. You know, because I want YouTube to get it first. I'm not gonna do it first on Instagram. You know, what would be the point of the membership or the point of the channel if I put everything that I do on Instagram? So when the stuff you see on Instagram, that's like 30% of what's really going on. You know what I mean? Because I want the meat and potatoes to come from on my YouTube channel. And I enjoy Instagram, and I really use the Instagram to point toward the YouTube channels that I manage, from Stevenson Squad, for those of you that like family, from Evapors Tesla Racing, you just like Tesla content, and of course my channel, Evapors, and of course Car Talk TV network, man. Your man Evapors. Carshall Rail, man. Ain't nobody doing it like that. You know what I'm saying?
And the links are in the description, y'all. Links in the description if you're new to the channel, if you're watching the replay.
Yeah, and it's all a good time, man. It's we just having a good time. But I can't wait, man, to get my sports car, to get the Monte Carlo, man, and just link up with you guys at the various YouTuber call outs and a lot of the other events in between. And you know, I'm rocking real heavy with Donk Master. As y'all can see, man, we got some stuff on the burner. I be wanting to tell y'all, because y'all, you know, I love y'all. I be like, yo, man, me and Donk Master about to, you know what I'm saying? Them like, nah. Because even the whole plaid race, right? We was planning the plaid race back in June. We were just trying to find the right scenario. And then once my partner in Texas started, you know, ramping up everything for his EV team in Texas, I was like, yo, I believe I can get Donk Master and EV Smoke, you know, to race at a big event. And everything came into play, man. And it was just a fun event, bro. I see SRT guy got the roll, man. He about to hit the gym.
And get that work in, man. For sure.
Yeah, get that work in, man. Yeah, man.
Get that morning workout, and that's the best time to do it.
Yeah, it is, man. And I've been riding. I don't know if y'all familiar with a Peloton, you know, or Peloton. People say it different ways. Some people say Peloton, some people say Peloton. They have a treadmill and they have a cycle that you can ride on, man. So I've been doing the cycle classes and stuff. Just a low impact way for me to get that good cardio in, man, riding that cycle.
Like a incline riding bike.
It doesn't do incline, but you know, you can change the resistance on it. But the Peloton tread, you can actually change the elevation on that. So
oh yeah, definitely. I need to look at one of those when I get my future house. That's how
yeah, man. Yeah, it's just a great way of staying in shape, man. You know, you got to get that cardio in, man. Keep the lungs, you know, flowing, man. So I'm probably gonna get me a ride in today at some point, because my daughter's birthday was yesterday, but we're actually gonna have the birthday party today. So she's 8 years. Yeah. She was 8 years old yesterday.
Happy birthday to your daughter.
Yeah, man.
Every new year, every new day. Man,
yeah, man.
That's a blessing.
Yeah, heck yeah, bro. Yeah, I know we went off to the left just a little bit, man.
Oh, no, we good.
Yeah, but we were talking about cars, and you know, I was just thinking about the cars that I have coming, you know what I mean? And then, you know, we were talking about that Z06 and that Z06 presentation video. If y'all hadn't seen it, you got to go to the Chevrolet website, man, and watch that unveiling video of the Z06. It's cinematic, it's dramatic. You know, you'll see Devin Booker on there. If you're an NBA fan, you see Devin Booker is up there. and just some really really well shot, well thought out, well written cinematography and information on the Z06, the history of the Z06, man. It would make you actually want to buy one. Like, you could not even be a Corvette person, right? But watching that video, you'd be like, man, I want to buy one of these. And then, then you start looking at the price tag, and then you had to start, making
right.
decisions,
Like,
obviously. Like,
it's gonna
okay.
take about 10 years.
Well, I mean, depending on your situation, whatever, man. But yeah, it's a dope car, man. And the C8 non Z06 is a dope car.
Oh
So just
yeah,
imagine
big
a
bags.
dope car that just gets better. I couldn't imagine them making it better, but they actually did, man.
Hey Gabe, I think it might be if you order one, maybe at the low end, 85 to 90 grand.
Oh,
But
you're gonna enter in the 80s, 90, yeah, for sure, absolutely. You can look, as I said, you can bet your bottom dollar on that, the entry point. And if you're at that level, you're probably not gonna just want the entry point. You're gonna want the Z07 package.
which is probably like 120, 150.
You already know you at 100, and you get the Z07 package. You already with that big spoiler on the back and the different trimmings on the
Just the carbon
inside,
fiber wheels. Them
and
things gonna be
the carbon
expensive.
fiber wheels and under the hood. Man, come on, man. That you already paying 100, but that's just when you
That's
get into certain toys, you already know what the price tag is gonna be, man. You just gotta just make it happen, man. You gotta just gotta make it happen. However you do it, you just gotta do it, man.
It's gonna be a premium, especially if you first adapter and you get it. If you don't order it, because you see how C8 Stingray, that one.
Oh, you gotta order it, bro.
That
You
one
can't
was
you can't
retail
go
for 110.
you can't do that, bro. And
That's
and that
about
was
to be crazy.
my dilemma like a year ago, right? Like, when I sold my i8, it's like I'm not gonna go buy a C8 and pay $20,000 over sticker. That just don't make sense. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then it was taking a long time to order them, and it was just a lot going on with that C8, and it still kind of is, because the resale market is still high. You could have a base model, let's just say $65,000 version, and you could sell that thing right now for 85, 90 quick. Base model. I'm just talking about base, and a base model Corvette is still a Corvette.
Top notch. That thing luxury.
Right. So I'm saying base model. We're not talking about base model, small family car. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
No. Talking about a base model Corvette is still a nice Corvette, and you literally could buy one today if you had one, and put 20,000 on top, man. I mean, one day I'll be in that position to walk up and say, hey, I don't care if it's $20,000 over the price. I want that car right now. But today is not the day that I can do that. If you can, man, go and get you one. Because at Scary Fast, I got the chance to drive my homeboy, Wide Body Nation. I got to drive his C8. So that was a dope experience, man, to drive his C8 over to the track and then drive it back from the track back to the hotel. That was fun. And he's modified the exhaust on his C8, and he swapped out the brakes and everything too. So he got a track ready, man, and it's a fast car. Might be one of the loudest C8s in the country. Yeah, it could very well be one of the loudest.
Check in and see that.
Yeah. I put a video up. Yeah, man. I put a video up on Evapors channel, man. And but I just had fun driving a car that that I have a desire, to have. And it's cool. Kind of like the Plaid. Like my neighbor has the Plaid. It's like, dang, I got to ride in the Plaid and didn't have to buy it.
Right.
That feel good.
A sneak peek, you get a taste of it,
Yeah. And even like I said, when I went to LA, when I went to Dallas, it's easy to rent a car, you know what I mean, and not have the liability of ownership, and still get to have fun ripping around to see, what is this a car that I really want? Because I love the 911, and once I rented it in LA, I was like, I definitely want a 911 Carrera for sure. But a 911 Carrera price tag,
they're expensive. Cause I still want the 911 GT series, the GT3, the
Yeah,
any
GT3.
GT, because that high
Yeah.
red line, but they so doggone expensive. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah, you know me, man. I like that drop top, baby. It's just something. I just fell in love with the drop top years ago. Never owned a convertible or anything. Well, I had a Jeep. Let me stop. I did have a Jeep where you can take the top off. So it's not a convertible, but you
hmm,
could take the top off of the Jeep, the whole top.
that's the
And
best way to do it. To me, I prefer it over like the mesh canopy thing. Could be like a hard top, you take it off. Oh man,
yeah.
you
So
still keep that design.
that was actually my first car. That was that Jeep, man. I had that Jeep, man. You can take the top off. But I love convertible cars, and then certain cars don't look that good in the convertible form. But the
Hmm.
911 is a good looking car with the soft top up. The way they kept the natural shape of the car, so it doesn't look much different from the actual coupe version. That's not a convertible, man. So, but
Definitely
yeah,
not living do look good.
we got to get that 911 money, man. I got to stay motivated. I got to stay grinding so we can
Hey,
get to that 911
hey, you gonna
Carrera.
get it. You
I
gonna
believe
get it.
that too. I believe that, man, with everything, man. And life is about being patient too, Zay. I think this is where we supposed to be going this morning, man, for some reason, because it's just kind of natural in the conversation, like exercising patience with these cars.
I got a story. I just refinanced my car at the perfect time, because I was thinking
Yeah,
about trading my car in, because I was talking about that for a little minute.
yeah.
And then I was like, you know what? Why would I trade my car in? Now the price is so high, like new and used. It's like, what's the point? And so I cut the same terms, but I got a way lower interest rate. I had like a 5.7 originally, but now I cut that down to 2.49. Same
Oh
months,
man, you
so I got
saving.
the better interest rate and lower payments. I'm like, it's a win-win.
Nah, it's a big win, man. And those are the kind of money moves that people need to make and kind of just look and there's nothing wrong with waiting. I think we trip ourselves up by not waiting, man. It's like, yo,
Definitely.
like I said, when I sold my car in January, I could have ran right out and got something immediately, almost like, oh, I got to have a sports car because I've always had a sports car since the 90s, right? But I didn't feel any desire to run straight out and get something. And because honestly, everything that I really want, it financially was out of my reach at the time of when I started looking for it. You know what I mean? So you got to
Right.
look yourself in the mirror and say, yo, that car right there is out of reach. Don't stretch and try to get $100,000 car. And yeah, I could make the payment, but it's like I'd rather have a smaller payment or no payment because like we don't
Right.
have we don't
Exactly.
have a car note at our house right now. You know what I mean? We paid the Tesla off, you know what I'm saying, last month.
Congratulations,
Man, it's a
man.
blessing.
That's a blessing. I can't wait till
Yeah,
my car paid off.
yeah,
I
it's
told mama last weekend. I was like, you know what? If I make a decision after I pay this car off, my next car I get, I'm gonna just pay it cash. I ain't gonna even finance it.
man, you put yourself
I'm
in a
just
position to do it, man. It's possible again by sitting back waiting, man. So I'm like, yo, we're gonna sit back and wait. And when it's time for me to get my sports car, I'm gonna get it. And in the meantime, hey man, I'm clapping for people. I'm celebrating people, man. I'm happy when I see somebody get something.
oh
Again,
yeah, definitely.
you get it. I'm gonna check it out.
Yep. It's like when you get it, it's like I got it too, cause I genuinely support you. I can't wait till you
Man,
get
look,
yours. And I'll be like, man,
come pick
I
me
just
up.
want to see it. Yeah,
I
yeah.
want to see it. Or
I don't
look,
even
if
want
we
to
had
drive. I just want to take a ride.
man, look, or we at a YouTubers event and you got your 911 there. Hey man, shoot, let me sit in that joint. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah,
So I
definitely.
can see it for myself. Like, oh, okay, the 2021 911 is different. It look different
Yeah.
on the video. Now I get to sit in yours and see how it feel. So yeah, I love seeing other people get stuff, man, and just seeing people out here winning. And winning does not equate to material things. Those are byproducts of
Hmm.
financial success or financial access. You have access to a loan, you know what I'm saying, to be able to get those things. And we know what gives you that access: income and credit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's not like a something miraculous that somebody is able to buy a car. You got income, you got credit, you can pretty much go get any car.
Anything you want.
Even a six-figure car, you can go get it. You got the income, you got the credit. I mean, you just have a high note, and if you can pay that high note, $2,000 a month, $2,500 a month, then pay it.
Hey, by all means, if you could do it, go ahead. But
But
you
it's
know,
not
it ain't
miraculous though. It's not amazing because a person buys a car. That's not miraculous. That's not amazing. It's something that's cool because it's a byproduct of financial success, man. But real
right.
success is when you're able to take care of yourself,
Mm-hmm.
be able to take care of your family, and you have the respect in real life of your family and your community. And you have a real name in your community. Like there are receipts, as they say. There's receipts of your body of work in real life, how you treating people, how you taking care of people. That's what success is.
That's
Success
ultimate
is not
success.
what you say on social media. I'm the president of the local dad chapter. We ain't seen no meeting. We ain't seen no other dads that's co-signing on you being the president of the local dads chapter.
I was trying
You
to see where
you
you was
just
about to go with that.
you just talking. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I want to see some of the other dads, man. I want to be inspired by you and the other dads. But it probably was kept. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
why are you pretending to be the president of the local dads chapter, man? How about you actually go and do that?
Right. And really serve the community, you know.
And
So
really change your community, man. I don't know if you saw recently on the news, it was a school and they was having fights at school, and then these dads said, hey, we're gonna go and show up at the school every day. And they said that they have not had a fight at that school. It's like a group of, like, let's say 10 dads. They have not had a fight at that school since those dads have been showing up at the school, and they just hanging out on campus. They're not teaching. They're just
hmm,
hanging out on campus, man, speaking to the kids, being a listening ear in between classes. You know what I mean?
that's awesome.
Yeah, man. Heck yeah. So look, y'all, man, go out here and do these things in real life, man. Don't tell us about nothing that ain't real. Man, just go out there and do it, man. It's somebody that needs your help, your attention, your style, your advice right now. Go out there and do it in real life,
Mm-hmm.
and then share those moments on social media, man. Cause we want to hear about it. We want to hear about the great things that you're doing in life, man. Who don't want to hear about greatness? I do. I want to hear about it.
Right. I want to hear more greatness than anything for sure, because it motivates you to be great, you know.
I don't want
So,
to just hear about taking delivery. I want to hear about taking delivery now. Don't get me wrong. Cause I want to be like, what they got? You know, because it might be a car that I want to know about. And if you take delivery, now I get to see,
yeah.
oh, okay, that joint
Mm-hmm.
sound good. Oh man, it's a little bit smaller than I thought it was. You know what I mean? So, man, I'm excited for y'all, man. Go on, take delivery, man. Get out here and get active, bro. Like, get active out here in real life where it matters, man. That's where you're gonna have your most success in real life, man. Say,
Definitely.
you
Definitely.
know what I'm saying?
'Cause
Like when the
even
camera ain't running, yeah, when the camera's not running, like what are you doing when the camera's not running? Because it seems like when the camera's running, you got to create and run your mouth. No, you don't. Get out here on these streets in real life, man, and then cut the camera on.
right.
We can see what you're doing. Yo, I'm traveling from Boston to Maryland this weekend to go hang out with my cousin. And we see you leave Boston, we see you in Maryland. We actually see versus, you know how in the military, with the Navy, they call it sea stories.
Mm.
Like, what's it like? Joker got a sea story. It's like they got so many stories. Well, back home, man, I got, I got 4 businesses back home, man, and back home. So it's like it's always somewhere that you can't see it. You know what I mean? And it's called a sea story, where they just tell you anything to
It's
kind
kind
of
of ironic.
what's ironic.
It's a C story, but you can't see it.
Yeah, it's a sea story as in SEA, like the ocean, the sea.
Yeah, I know.
But I know what you're saying. It's a sea story, but you can't see it, man. And it would be so many sea stories. I'm like, man, we got so many people in here in the military that's millionaires. We got so many people in here that's got 47 cars, and we got so everybody in here got more than you got. And the stories just get bigger and bigger and more outlandish, man. So it's just like, bro, I don't want, as you just said, Zay, I don't want to hear your sea story. I want to see your C story.
I want to see the fruits of your labor.
I want to see your C story, man. I like Cadillacs. Show me that Cadillac, baby. I like Porsche, man. Show me that Porsche, man. I want to see that junk, man. Come on, man.
Big
Stop
facts.
playing. Yeah.
Big facts. Salute another Mustangs. Thank you for tapping in.
Yeah. Salute,
And left
man.
2 guns. Mr.
Salute.
Hustle Hard came in. But that's why, that we doing this live stream, just get tap back in with y'all. I've been on a little hiatus. I just been chilling. I ain't been really posting too many videos. I've been serving at my church. I will record that, but I ain't about to get tired with the church. I'm like, nah. I'm just work on the sideline. I've been, teaching classes and really get my spirit right. So that's what I've been doing.
Yeah, man, and it's, man, look, maintenance on cars is necessary, and maintenance on our physical body, mental health, all that, man, is
That's a big
absolutely necessary, man.
Mental health.
To keep going, man. You gotta do that. Sometimes you gotta tighten up them bolts in your mind. You gotta tighten up those bolts in your professional life, your personal life, your spiritual life. You gotta, because something is gonna get out of whack because you're not putting 100% of your time into one thing, your mental health. So maybe it get damaged a little bit. So you gotta let me stop all this right here. Let me build up my mental health strength. You know what I mean? That mental muscle. You dig? And physically, man, I ain't worked out in a long time. So you gotta be like, dang, man, let me get on the bike and pedal. Let me get on the treadmill.
I need to actually work out too.
Let me, like Jen and Rails, they do a little walking series where they walk around the neighborhood. So it's like, well, maybe I just need to get on a walk. And you still can do your stuff on your social media while you're on your phone. You can be walking and all up on your social media, you know what I'm saying? Instead of laying down on your social media, maybe go for a walk. So we always got to make sure we're maintaining physical, mental, spiritual health, man, to stay healthy, bro. So
definitely.
Yeah,
health
man.
is wealth.
Health is wealth. You gotta take you a break, man. Trust me. You gotta take you a break, man.
Oh yeah. If
you YouTube ain't going nowhere.
Take a break.
YouTube ain't going nowhere. And if you know anything about YouTube, I mean, you can pre-record as much as you want and load it into YouTube, and you on break. Nobody even know you on break. So there's no excuse like, oh, I got to log in. Nah, because what if YouTube shut down like Instagram did for that day? Remember?
Oh, they sure did. Yep.
Yeah, man. So they made you take a break that day. Hey, y'all, log out. They said log out. You won't be on here today having conversations about
overloaded.
I don't know, man. I think that's a whole different story, man. I think they took that mess down on purpose for a minute. They were trying to get some stuff together.
Right.
I think they were trying to get some stuff together, man. When that lady came out with that report that used to work there, I think they had to go in and delete some stuff. They had to go in and change some stuff right quick. We got 24 hours, man, to go in here and delete all that stuff that old girl was talking about. So when we come back up, it won't be there.
Right. Oh man.
Yeah, man. But yeah, take you a break, man, and enjoy life, man. Which if that's just you sipping a cup of coffee, man, go sip that coffee. If that's you walking the dog, go walk that dog, man. If that's you, and this is something I like to do, I like to go for a drive. I like to get in the car.
Oh, that's me all the way.
Drive, man. I thoroughly enjoy that. And when I get my next internal combustible engine, I will get to enjoy those elements of the drive, the rumbling, you know what I'm saying? Just the sight and sounds of when you can crack that window and you hit it and you hear that exhaust, or when you slow down and you hear that snap, crackle, and pop, when you downshifting. Like, I thoroughly enjoy all that stuff, man. As much as I enjoy Tesla, all electric, I still enjoy internal combustible engines, man. So y'all just, as the SRT guy said, hey man, it's time to clock in, baby. When we clock in, you be like, oh, Vapors he just got it. Oh, okay. I didn't know Vapors was gonna get that. Yeah, because Vapors ain't been talking.
Stay tuned and stay watching.
You gotta stay tuned. Vapors. I don't do a lot of talking like that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. I like to present. If I know something's gonna be 6 months from now, I'd rather talk about it a month out instead of 6 months out. Now, if you prefer to talk about it 6 months out, I'm not knocking that. My personal preference is to talk about it while as I'm getting it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And again, going back to the Monte Carlo, you know, that's something that I would have just waited until I got it. But I was searching for one back then. So that's how everybody knew. I'm like, who got one for sale? And
I
people
remember
was
that.
yeah, man, people were sending me listings from all around the country. And it just happens ARC reached out to me and was like, yo, I got one right here that I was already planning on restoring and selling. And he was like, you interested? I'm like, yeah, I'm interested, man. So we talked numbers and we agreed on the numbers. And, it's just taking a little bit longer than originally planned. But when it roll out of there, it's going to be worth it, man, because they do great work at ARC Motorsports, man.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, you got horses and the Astro car. Okay, I have to catch on. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I know it's cold out there.
Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. I mean, and it's getting here in North Carolina, man, it's not officially winter, obviously. I mean, it's fall, but man, it feel like a North Carolina winter. Because I have to say North Carolina winter because I got friends that are here that's from cold weather cities, waist deep snow weather
I couldn't
cities.
do it.
You know
Mm-mm.
what I mean? So yeah, I know y'all used to a different type of cold, but I'm from North Carolina. So this cold, this is my winter. So don't act like it's not cold. I mean, I know you're not gonna lay on the ground and go to sleep, Mister 8 foot of snow. Let's not play them games. Cause them folk act like they're not cold. They be like, bro, it's 40 degrees outside. It's 30 degrees outside. It's cold. Like let's
Yeah,
not play that game.
yeah,
You're not gonna just lay a pillow down and take you a nap on the sidewalk and it's 30 degrees. Your behind gonna freeze.
all the way up.
You,
And
you,
me,
you
you're like me. If it's anything under 75, it's cold.
Yeah, well, I mean, like 30 degrees. It's 30 degrees outside, and the wind blowing, so that wind chill, it feels like it's about 15 degrees. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that's cold, man. And I know there are places that have sub-zero temperatures, right? I've been in those places
Whew, I
that
can't
have,
imagine it.
oh man, where your teardrops freeze up a little bit.
Mm,
Yeah,
man,
yeah. I've been in those places, man, just through my travels and travels in the military also. That's cold. I fully understand that. But it's still cold today here in North Carolina. I don't care where you're from. It's
definitely,
still cold outside today. Your tears are not gonna freeze. But you stand out there with a short sleeve shirt on and shorts, your behind is gonna have your knees knocking in a few minutes. Them knees gonna be knocking. I don't care where you from. Your knees gonna knock today. It's cold out there today, Zay. It's cold out there today. It's knee knocking cold, man. But I'm just saying, bro, it's cold out here today. It's cold, Zay.
Knees can be buckled.
Boy, you know when that weather get cold, your teeth get to chattering, you can't even talk, teeth chattering, the knees knocking, and your body just shivering.
Oh
That's
man,
that's where we're getting at right here in Carolina, man. The winter is here. And matter of fact, tomorrow the clocks go back. Now I know
oh that's right. Yep.
everybody that's on digital, you're more than likely, your phone is going to automatically do it. But if you got them house clocks, like I got an alarm clock that's a digital, it's not going to automatically do it. So I'm going to have to set it back. And like I have some watches that are not digital. So I'm going to have to go in and set my watches back, an hour. So yeah,
Definitely.
tonight or 3 a.m. or whatever time when the clock goes back. Just
That's
remember
gonna be
to
great.
yeah, you get an extra hour of sleep, man. So I got church in the morning. So, I'm gonna get me an extra hour of sleep. I say this almost every year, Zay. And Lord willing, I'm gonna do it tonight. I'm gonna go to bed early, let's say an hour early, and then get 2 hours of sleep.
See, I never do that. I always go to bed at the same time. I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna go to bed at 11 o'clock. I
Yeah.
wake up, man, I'm so tired.
Man, I'm going to bed. I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to say I'm going to go to bed an hour early tonight. And that way I will have 2 hours of extra sleep based on my normal going to bed time, man.
Right. I'm going to get to know the Mustang coming. You ever praying for the world, bro? It seems like we're headed in a strange direction. Yeah, I pray in general, for everybody, all our leaders, everybody, like from this high to the president to other countries, work. I mean, it's just the times we're living in. The world getting more and more, selfish and dangerous and stuff, and just flat out evil, in my opinion. They starting to do all
Mm,
type of crazy stuff, and you just gotta stay armed up and guarded. So definitely praying all the time about that. And you just gotta be smart and have discernment. On certain stuff, places you go, people you talk to, people you hang around, because you never know,
mm-hmm.
and you just can't rely on people to do stuff for you. You gotta be proactive. That takes prayer. That takes being informed on who you voting for. That's important. Vote not just for the presidential elections. Vote for your like state officials, even your county, because that has a big impact personally towards you and your life. More than the
Mm-hmm.
president. And most people
Yeah.
think that the president has all the power. Nah, watch our state and local elections.
Yeah, no doubt, man. And there's nothing new in the world, man. Like a lot of stuff that's going on right now has happened in the past in the world, whether
Hmm.
that's famine, whether that's, disease, whether that's economic decline. These things have happened throughout the years, man, around the world. So you just got to just stay prepared, stay prayed up, as I say,
Oh
stay
yeah,
prayed up, stay prepared. What up, Silverback? And if you when
we
you
in
do
check.
that, you only can control what you can control. So we can't control anything
Right,
exterior. So we got
right.
to make sure we're controlling everything interior.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So when we walk out into the exterior, we're protected from the inside out. I just say it like that, man.
That's
Prote-
facts. That's
yeah,
facts.
mentally, physically, and spiritually, protect yourself from the inside out, man. So
What's going on, Silverback and Shaq? These are thank y'all for tapping in. I missed a lot of gyms, but we got a couple more minutes to go. But hey, this been a great, low key, laid
yeah,
back live. So
yeah, and I think those are good, and prayerfully next Saturday, man. We'll look at a couple of videos, to kind of just do a reaction to
yeah,
to
definitely,
some videos, and y'all
definitely.
already know we're gonna have one of my videos on there. We'll
Oh
ne-
yeah,
we'll we'll
always,
never not
always.
come on here and not look at one of my videos. So that's the perks of when you own the show. You know what I'm saying? You can show your
Yeah,
your
gotta have a
your
showcase.
you got to show your own stuff, man. And we're doing some fun. 5 to 10, what up? We
Major
had
salute to my bro, 5 to the 10.
yeah. Matter of fact, Zay, let's close out on a pull up my last. I want you to pull up the Scary Fast video that I loaded.
Scary fast.
Yeah. And then we'll just kind of just scroll forward. Just to look at one or two things, man. It was such a good time, man. It's always good to see the fellow YouTubers, man, and just to be around them. And like I said earlier in the show, I wasn't there, as Evapors. I was there with my consulting firm, Demonology, hired myself and my brother, the Really Rails, to come in and do some behind the scenes videography work. So that was a different experience, not to be there, chilling, laid back, pulling up, you know what I'm saying, or racing, like we did in Dallas and like we did in Memphis,
Hmm.
and like we do at other events, man. So
Yeah, it's definitely different. And
yeah,
I didn't watch all the videos yet, but I heard it was pretty crazy.
yeah, it was crazy, man. Don't Massive know how to talk junk, Demonology know how to talk junk, and there's some other
See,
guys out there that was running their flaps.
Google Career
what in the world?
Certificates
Hold
provide
on.
online
Somebody
job
started
training
talking
that's
on his
fast
own.
and flexible.
They gonna skip that, man. We in here.
All right, look good. All right, this one you're talking about?
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, don't master at Tesla Model S. Yeah, versus Tesla Model S Plaid behind the scenes.
Let's go check this out.
Yeah, I got my pad.
Hey man, let me change my thought. Yeah, no, ain't no change no thought. What you mean? Hey man, let me change my thought. Good for you. Good for you. What you gotta say about that?
Looking like Enrique.
Talking, it was man. He talked so much junk to me, bro. Oh yeah.
Oh, I was trying to hear.
Oh no,
That's
you
it.
good? Yeah,
So got the Chrissy Whites on.
yeah.
I had to give
Look,
me some track suits.
pulling up to the crib. Not, man, you see, I got one on right now, man. They just comfortable. They don't cost a lot of money. You know what I mean? So it helps me. It's a nice, affordable clothing, and I just kind of been rocking with Adidas for a little while now.
Oh, there we
Man.
go.
There we go. Look at him.
Screen. Yeah, I'm a little rusty, you know, a little rusty.
Look at Don't Master. Camera all in my face talking junk, man. I got something for
Put the
him.
light back on. I'm tripping.
He was like, he trying to get the seat. He was like, he got the mouth. Yeah.
This the first time I seen him nervous. Yeah, see, they was mistreating me earlier, man.
Oh, gee.
I got my boy with me now. Yeah.
Oh, that
Hey,
Tesla
Cam.
got some orange wheels. Them
We out
them
here
look-
now.
Yeah, he
them
got
look
got
good.
the gold wheels on there.
Hey, Mom, how you doing?
Dang, they look good.
I thought you was a
Bro,
sister. I
he
didn't know you was a mama.
put the gold racing wheels
Yeah, I
on
thought
there.
he was older than you.
That's the first.
Don't Master
said
told
he
his
come
mama,
his
you
son
come to
lose
see
a race.
you can see
And that's-
your son
See
get
that,
gapped.
Mama, see there? What I'm talking about. Yeah,
His
this
mama
is
said,
it.
I come to see
Baby,
my
this
son
is-
win a race.
This is my this on my
Right.
list. Plan on-
Look at it.
Yeah,
So
that's
he
that's-
wrapped it. He has a cut.
Hey,
They go
thing
New
look
York.
good.
Look at New York on there.
hey,
He right here, he on the scene.
The New York, I heard New York was live the whole time. Like I'm beyond,
Man,
I ain't see.
He was live so long, like we were standing beside each other, and I was like, "Bro, you've been live forever." And he was like, "Yeah, you got to take a break and then just come back for the big race." You know what I'm saying? So I went live on Instagram. He was live on YouTube. I went live on Instagram when he ended his live. You know, just to kind of keep people, you know, abreast of what was going on
Mhm.
up until the big race. You know what I'm saying? Then everybody was live. I think New York might have went back live for the big race. And then, you know, it didn't pan out like we thought it was going to pan out. Demonology had some traction issues, you know,
okay.
with the big wheels. And that particular night, the right lane, basically everybody in the right lane lost. The right lane wasn't sticking like the left lane was. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
man, that's like a bowling alley. Ball
Got a good
rolling,
lane,
you can't-
yeah.
The ball won't break.
Yeah, and what we found out after the fact, me and Demonology and some of the guys was talking, when a car with hard tires goes down the track, it ends up picking up some of the rubber pieces that the track lays down, you know, as part of the prep. So for some reason, the right lane had more hard tires go down throughout the day. Now, in an ideal situation, a track would have re-prepped, you know what I'm saying, before this big event. They would have laid down new prep, but that just wasn't the case in that situation in that night.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. That left lane was running way better. Because matter of fact, Don't Master lost his only race that night in the right lane.
Oh,
The only race he lost that night was in the right lane. And he didn't have it, he spun. You know what I'm saying? So the
Right.
same thing happened to Demonology when he took off. It was just like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? It was just wild, man.
We could draw it off forever.
And you know, and that's not taking anything away from Don't Master, period. It's just saying that right lane was a little bit difficult, you know what I'm saying, to run in. And that's not to say that Don't Master wouldn't have won, because Demonology was doing something brand new, stepping into the big wheel racing culture. So Demonology obviously has less time with big wheels on his car than Don't Master does. So it was already going to be difficult on an even surface to beat this man at his own game.
Right.
Look at him. See, I'm talking mad jump this guy. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no problem, no Mustangs. I'm definitely gonna get back on it, man. Just have to take care of some things, you know. So
Yeah.
sure
Who is that?
appreciate
What
the
he say?
support. He say, I respect that for sure. I have been a bit absent too, but mainly because you're not live kind of sucks, man.
Oh,
I'm not sure what
not
I ain't
live.
opposed means, but
In my opinion,
oh,
because you're
that
not
never
live.
dawned on me. That's what that meant.
Yeah, in my opinion, yeah. No, that's cool, man. That people enjoy the live. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah. Well, no,
Yeah,
I mean,
so-
with Silverback said you can't show up the race without proper tires. No, there are races with hard tires. Like there are races to where it's hard tire versus hard tire. You know what I mean? It's just that the hard tires pick up some of those rubber pieces, but there are guys that come out there to race hard tire, you know, for hard tire, especially at the YouTuber event. The majority of the YouTubers are pulling up and racing, you know, with hard tires, man.
Mhm.
But and something that Demonology was telling me, a lot of tracks, if it's a hard tire race, they will put you in a different groove.
That's how they're supposed to do it.
Yeah, they'll put you in a different groove for the hard tires, so that way that this doesn't happen. What we're talking about. Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the main event.
Yeah, the main event wasn't hard tires. The main event was, Demonology and Don't Master. They both had on slicks, but like I said, that right lane was already ate up, and there wasn't any re-prep done, in between, and some tracks do that. Some tracks do that, man. Like, hey, we gonna lay this thing back down, for the big race. You know what I mean? Or like we were just saying, stagger hard tires into a different groove, and then anything on drags, put them in the main groove.
Right.
Look at Godspeed out there. See Godspeed, see G
I know
Dog.
I know he raced a lot.
No, he didn't.
he didn't?
He had his Demonology's son was driving his track hawk. No, hold on. I saw him race, I want to say 3 times. That's enough. That's plenty of racing for the day. Yeah, he did race his Hellcat, his Red Eye. But I thought it was cool that he let Demonology's son race his track hawk.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because at first I thought he was in the track hawk, and then I looked at the starting line. I'm like, whoa, he's standing right here beside me. He can't be in 2 places at the same time,
Right.
So yeah, he let Demonology's son, man, race the track hawk a couple times. I thought that was dope. I mean, think about it, bro. You let somebody take your track hawk down the track, and you gotta trust them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so but they're probably just talking. I'm pretty sure Demonology had the right everything.
Nah, he had the proper tires. No, trust me, man. He had 24-inch slicks on his car. He had the proper tires. It was the right lane.
Tell you Weezy.
Yeah, it was the right lane, man. It was the right lane. Yeah. And if y'all follow Demonology on Instagram and on his YouTube channel, he's been documenting the drag radials from day one when he bought those 24-inch slicks for the 24-inch wheels. So he had the proper tires and setup. It was just that lane, and the fact that we're talking about Don't Master and the Black Blur. Don't Master is on a killing spree with that Black Blur, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, Don't Master is on a killing spree, and you're entering into a new world. We know Demonology he don't race on big wheels, so he's jumping into something, up against one of the best that do it.
Yeah,
but it
was a world for sure.
Yeah, man. But it was a fun event, man. As you can see, this is a bunch of junk talking right here.
Rike always somewhere, I'm telling you.
Hey, I told Rike was trying to talk junk to me and my EV boy. So I told him, I said, man, look, all Don't Master did was buy him a in and out sweater. That's why he rooting for them. I said, if you buy him a hoodie, he'll root for you too. See, yes, that's all he did. All he did was buy you a sweater, buy you a hoodie.
Oh man.
Like, you're not gonna step in the ring with me. Not no verbal ring like that. You know what I mean? We having fun, and we what I'm saying, oh, we're gonna joke. Oh, okay. And a lot of people don't know that about me. You know what I'm saying? So they think that, oh, I'm gonna jump in and I'm gonna joke Evapors. That's the last thing you want to do when the camera's up. Stop playing. Yeah, he changed up everything, bro. Man, look, y'all know Demonology, man. He got access to the shop. He got access to everything: the tune, the suspension, the wheels, the tires. He had everything, man. Everything was in place for a successful race. And the people that was there, the pass that he made before the final, boom, he locked, he hooked, was out of there. If that would have been a race, it would have been a great race. That third pass that he made,
crazy.
The third pass he made, he finally hooked. So when we saw him hook, we was like, oh, main event coming up next. Oh, it's gonna go down. Said, who's the guy in the white hoodie? Yo, that's my guy EV Smoke, man, with the world's first Tesla Model S Plaid with the parachute on the back and everything. And he's in Austin, Texas, man. So y'all better get ready. So again, that's the race that I set up with him and Don't Master, man. It's the world's first Tesla Plaid versus big wheel car race ever. We like making history, man. We like making history. But yeah, that's EV
Right.
smoke. Yeah, that right lane. Yeah, Demonology just lost a coin flip. If he would have been in the left lane, he probably would have won the race. If Black Blur would have spun and not enough time to catch him on top, yeah, he probably would have won. But
Definitely.
yeah, y'all got to get to know EV Smoke ATX. EV Smoke ATX.
I'm gonna check them out.
Yeah, that ATX stands for Austin, Texas. I mean, y'all Texas people probably know that. But yeah, that Plaid. Whoo.
Plaid something crazy. I seen a plaid for last month. I seen like a white one. Every car band I went to, it was a plaid. I say, man, that car is nice.
Yeah, man, it's a nice car. And what we're talking about here is he lost to Dunkmaster. So what I was trying to tell some people, including Godspeed, I'm like, y'all don't get it twisted. He lost to a race car. And
Right,
this is the
right.
kicker too. So the Plaid, it was cold that night. So the Plaid usually is able to warm the battery up within a few minutes. It was saying it was taking like 9 minutes to warm the battery up, and like the track was rushing him to the line. In hindsight, we should have just waited until the battery was warmed up to run.
Mhm.
So he ran the race without it being in full Plaid mode.
Oh, gotcha.
Car was still
Gotcha.
fast, and it won't in full Plaid mode. And this is the last thing I'll say about the Plaid. So when the Plaid obviously is new and it just came out. So right now, software wise, is limited to about, let's say, about 170 miles per hour. So they're going soon they're going to download the software to unlock 200 miles per hour. Yeah. So I'm just talking about a download, little download. It come down just like that right there, little download, and the Plaid is
Oh
going to go from
man,
about 170 to 200 miles per hour.
that's a game changer right there.
So when our EV team, what I'm saying, when we rematch Dunkmaster, it's gonna be some trouble. It's gonna be different. The next time we run, yeah, it's gonna be a little different. But right now, it's a lot of guys out here that have a lot of comments about the Plaid, but they can't beat the Plaid.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, he lost to it. Where's your car? Line up. What's your local track? Maybe we can meet up and get it done. And the same thing with my car, with the Y. Man, look, Silverback. Me too. Yeah, they're gonna unlock. And again, I know everybody don't have time to go to tech to read these like tech tech releases on like Tesla.com and stuff. So we'll relay the information to you. Yeah, 200 miles per hour. They about to unlock that joint.
That's about to be crazy. Mr.
How much juice it take when
Hudson
you
say how
race
much
Tesla?
juice it take.
Well, I mean, it's all electric, so I would say you're probably going to use about 3% of your battery.
Oh, that ain't bad.
No, not bad for a full run. And I'm going off of my races that I did. I did 4 races the other weekend. I was in the finals of the shootout, man. And the difference was I was at 89% on my final race versus when I first started, I was at 98, 95, and 92%. And I ran, it felt really strong. It didn't feel that strong. It didn't feel as strong on 89%.
Gotcha.
And I was racing a pretty heavily modified 2021 Super.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Yeah, man. And I barely lost that at 89%. And that's with my Model Y performance, which is like let me see, you got the S. That's the 3rd fastest Tesla that they make.
That's crazy.
You feel me? So I'm beating a lot of people with the 3rd fastest Tesla. Like my car is just as fast as a stock C8. It's faster than a Lamborghini Urus. So it's a whole lot of cars that out the box. My car, family car, is already knocking down.
Man,
Right there with
that's just insane.
Yeah, GT500, stock GT500. Hey, you in trouble.
Yep, especially if it got no slicks on the back.
No, I'm just talking about hard tire for hard tire. Even race. Hard tire for hard tire. Like, nah, they don't make sense. You got drag radios on. No. Hard tire for hard tire race, man.
Yeah, that's gonna be a hard one to come out on top on for sure.
Yeah, that Tesla again, man.
500.
I'm buying several more internal combustible engine cars. I'm just saying It ain't gonna hurt you to throw a Tesla in your lineup. You got your garage, you got your driveway. It's not gonna hurt to have you one out there. And you don't have to go buy the most expensive Teslas. Go on, buy you an entry one, and you're gonna have fun in an entry level Tesla. Because even they call it long range. Even a long range Tesla is still fast. It's still pretty cool for me to get in my car, fold my arms up, and just let the car drive. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I don't talk about going around curves.
I couldn't do that.
Bro, yeah, you can. Yeah, you could. Man, all these computers and cameras working, man. Come on, man. Like, it is such a good feeling, bro, to just get in my car and let the car drive me. Yeah. Y'all saw Black Blur was out of there, boy.
Yeah, I see the time on the right lane. Yeah. I think he was spinning the whole time.
Yeah, well, I mean, that right lane just was already chewed up, man.
What you recorded this video with?
My Pocket 2.
Yeah, it looked good, nice and crisp.
Yeah, thank you, man. It's 4K, man. So we shot it in 4K, 60 frames per second.
No problem, no Mustangs. Thanks for tapping in.
Yeah, we probably at our time anyway, man. We just in here having a good time, man. Just tapping into Scary Fast, man. Look at it. He put the camera right in my face. I'm like, back up. But it's pretty cool because I watched his channel and it was like we lost the race, right? So it's like you lose a race, they put the camera right in your face. It's kind of like, what do you do? And me, when we lost, I was just like, hey, we lost, man. I ain't made no excuses, man. Hey, we lost the race. We know the things that we could have done better. We could have been at full plaid mode, which we wasn't. We could have been better at the light. He's working on getting better reaction time. And it just would have been a better race with a better reaction time and being in full plaid mode. It would have been a better race. And the next time, the 200 miles per hour is going to be unlocked.
Oh yeah, that's gonna make a huge difference.
Yeah, man.
In this 60 foot.
I'm gonna win my Bitcoin back, man. So I lost some Bitcoin on that race.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, I gotta get my Bitcoin back, man. So Donk Master got my Bitcoin. I sent it to him right after the race.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, man. Because he Donk Master talking junk. He was like, when you race somebody with a Tesla, you got to race for Bitcoin. You don't race for no money. You race for Bitcoin. I said, all right, we put some Bitcoin on the line, man. I got some Bitcoin laying around. We'll put it out there. It's like you don't race for money. We race for Bitcoin, cryptocurrency.
That's funny.
We race for cryptocurrency. That what I'm saying. So don't send me no money. Send me some Bitcoin. I was like, all right. So I sent him some, man. It was fun though. It was a fun event. Like you see how we laughing and joking. We lost the race, but we laughing and joking though.
That's how it's supposed to be though.
We're laughing and joking, dapping up, just talking trash, and we lost the race. Nobody was mad. Nobody was arguing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Oh man, I love that drone shot right there at the crib.
Yeah, that's nasty.
Yeah, man. And when I see that, it's just a reminder of where I came from, man. We came from nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you can come from nothing and you can climb up the ladder rung by rung at your own pace, and then you'll end up where you end up.
That drone side nasty too.
Yeah. Right in the backyard, man. Right over the house, over the water to the putting green, man. Yeah, you just climb up the ladder of success at your own pace, not comparing yourself to where anybody else is at. But it's good to see where other people are because those are like goals. It can give you like, I have a goal of home ownership one day. I have a goal of buying a car one day. I have a goal of having a savings account. Whatever those goals are, you can see other people already doing it. And it's like you can put that on your mirror. You know what I mean? You know how I remember back in the day, the car dealerships had like these nice books. When a new car came out, it was like a trifold. You could open the book up and it was nice and it would show you all of the details of the new car coming out. And they used to be all stingy at the dealership, like they ain't want to give you no book. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, man, I'm thinking about buying this car, man. Let me get the book. Now everything is digital, but I think it's good to have that book, to have that picture on the wall, of whatever that a house, a car, whatever it is,
Oh,
man. Shoot for your goals, man, and don't quit, man. Keep grinding.
major salute, Silverback. But yeah, that's major facts. Had that
Yeah.
goal in sight, do everything you can, make it come to fruition.
Yeah, man. Do that. I'm rooting for you, man.
Big facts. But yeah, we a little bit over the time for the day, but it's all good. So I respect my brother time. I respect y'all time. Thank y'all for tapping in. It's in real, But thank y'all for tuning in with Morning Coffee with King Evapors and Mr. Ouuweee. I'm still waking up. So that's I'll do it. I'll be better next time.
I'm awake. I drunk my whole thing down. Hey, Tay Weezy said he remember that book. But yeah, I drunk my whole thing down. I'm wide awake, man. I'm about to go in here and wait on these kids to wake up, man, and just get my day started, man. So I enjoyed the show, guys.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Thank y'all for tapping in. I know y'all already follow Zay, but if you tapping in and you don't follow Zay, make sure you follow this YouTube channel that you're on, man, and follow your main man Evapors. As I like to say, Google me, baby. Just type my name in Google. I've been rocking and rolling, man, on the internet, man, since probably 2006. So I have YouTube videos from 2006, 2007. So we've been putting stuff on the internet for years. So yeah, tap in, because our first show, last thing I'm gonna say, me and my brother, the Relly Rails, our first show that we did was on until we built our own website. We did it on Ustream.tv. So Ustream.tv website does not exist anymore. It went down in 2018.
Mm-hmm.
So those videos aren't there anymore for you to go and look at. But we did load some of those videos on my YouTube channel. So if you scroll back on my page, man, it's some videos probably from 10 years ago. Matter of fact, an interview that I did with Terrell Owens.
I seen that one.
About 11 years ago, maybe 12 years ago now. Is on my Evapors YouTube. So we talk about receipts. I got receipts, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. If I say I interviewed Terrell Owens, I got the interview. You know what I'm saying? I got the video.
Yep. And I can vouch for him. I seen it.
Hey, Zay, you ain't even got to vouch, Zay. It's out there. Type in Evapors Terrell Owens interview. It's on YouTube. It's out there. Like I said, the Ustream.tv website went down in 2018. IBM bought the website, and they took it down and renamed it something different. But it don't, Ustream.tv was a site that a lot of people was doing shows on back then.
Gotcha.
And that was a site that we used, and then we ended up building our own website and using a Facebook chat box, because there were no live websites back then. There was no such thing as going live. Just to give you a little bit of history lesson, we were one of the first people, if not the first people, to go live and have people comment during the show at the same time. That had never been done. And I know people go, oh, you didn't invent that. Find me something previous to the video that we put out of someone going live. There was no Facebook Live. There was no YouTube Live. Instagram didn't exist. There was no live internet live shows at all, period.
That's crazy.
During that time. We didn't even know we was doing something that wasn't done. We just wanted to talk to our family and friends during the show. So we was like, yo, let's do a Facebook chat box using the HTML code, and they can talk to us at the same time we're doing the show. Little history lesson for y'all, man.
That's
but
crazy.
we got receipts. We got receipts though. Hey Zay, we got receipts though, Zay. You can go check it.
Oh yeah.
You can actually go on my page and see the videos from 11, 12, 13 years ago, man. Yeah.
And I got a lot of receipts on mine too. All my gaming stuff I used to do.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Matter of fact,
still got like probably 20 views.
Bro, I got stuff on Twitch too. So on Twitch, if y'all want to follow me on Twitch, it's EVAPORZ. See, I had my Evapors Twitch account, but I forgot my password, and I don't have that email address anymore. And I couldn't recover my Evapors on Twitch. So on Twitch, guys, it's EVAPORZ. And I was on Twitch from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? I think Twitch was about 10 years old, 10, 11 years old.
Yeah, it's an older app for sure.
Yeah.
I ain't straying on that in a long time. They deleted
Yeah.
all my content off, but mine is ZTRD now on there. Zay Space TRD on Twitch.
Okay.
I just recovered my account. I'm about to follow
Yeah.
you though. Let me see.
Evapors, man. Evapors. And if you don't believe me, go to Twitch, type in Evapors. I'm right there. I still use it. I do some gaming on there. Y'all probably don't hear me talk about gaming because I don't do it a whole lot, but it's just something I've been experimenting with on the back line. You know what I'm saying? Trying to, see what that world is like. You know what I mean? I'm never scared to reinvent myself or to do something in addition to what I'm doing. So I put some fillers out there, and I like I said, I revised my Twitch, and my daughter is in the games. You know what I'm saying? So we just experiment with some things, man. Yeah, we experiment with some things. That's me. Yeah, look at your boy on Twitch. Yeah, that's my daughter playing. That's me and my daughter playing this game called Friday Night Funkin'.
Okay.
It's a pretty popular game with the young folk, man. And we loaded some videos on her YouTube channel and on my gaming channel, which I have not loaded any videos to in probably about a month or two. Again, it was more of an experiment to see what, because again, I didn't tell anybody about the channel. So I said, I want to create a channel and see how YouTube organically promotes it or not without me saying a word on Instagram, without me telling people about the channel. I want to see how this channel can just organically grow.
Right.
And it took off pretty quick, but I kind of just stopped doing it because I just don't have the time to do the gaming and do all the other stuff. But what my plan is to like record about 30 videos and just go ahead and preload them and then space them out one a week. And I have one video a week for 30 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you, Silverback. Thank you, Silverback, for the birthday love, man. My daughter just turned 8 years old yesterday, man. So thank you for that shout out. Appreciate it, man. So look, I'm done, man. Let's go and get out of here, man. Close this out, bro.
Oh yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good. Like I said, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for tuning in. It's early in the morning, but if y'all catch us again next week, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time, 8 a.m. Eastern Time, So anyway, man, this is your main King Evapors, Oh, man, my cameraman. Anyway, he right here. I can't get it.
Right here.
This camera is inbred. Anyway, Mr. Ouuweee.
We'll see you next time.
See you next time.